I'm Joe Duffy, CEO of OffshoreInsiders.com. It's time to take a look at the official betting preview of the Miami Dolphins and Buffalo Bills on Thursday Night Football. I'm going to have a free pick for you on the game itself, and then I'm also going to have some free prop selections for you. We're going to do betting splits, and we're going to have some of the most incredible betting systems that apply in this contest. Some of the best betting systems known to man. And that's one of the reasons why I've been in the business since 1988 and CEO of OffshoreInsiders.com. Please pound on that subscribe button right now so you can get free winning information all year long right here on the YouTube channel, OffshoreInsiders.com. All right, Miami and Buffalo. The opening line was Buffalo minus 8.5 and 48.5. The best lines available. Your mama told you, you better shop around. Buffalo minus 12, plus 100. Or Miami plus 12.5 and minus 108. The best totals. Over 49.5 minus 110. Under 49.5 minus 104. Bet at sportsbooks at offshoreinsiders.com. The splits on this game, 71% of the bets and 58% of the money on the Buffalo Bills. Splits on the total. Wow, listen to this, ladies and germs. 83% of the bets, but only 46% of the cash is on the under. Now, some would say that points to the sharp money being on the over. Several fantastic super systems on this game. Go with terrible spread teams, teams with minus 8.5 points per game or worse margin of cover. Some people would know that as a sweat barometer. It's 488, 367, and 27. That would favor the Dolphins. The NFL, again, is about regression to the mean, and it is actually good to pick bad. Yes, sometimes you got to hold that nose and pick those bad teams playing poorly, because they tend to be undervalued when it comes to the NFL. Over the years, anecdotally, and speaking to gamblers, especially the square gamblers, there's nothing they hate more than betting on bad teams. And that's, you might say that's obvious, but I'm going to talk as opposed to betting against like good or great teams. No, they didn't like to bet against, say, Tom Brady in his prime, or they don't want to bet against Patrick Mahomes, who may or may not be past his prime, but you get the point. Still, when it comes to betting on awful teams, even if it was against another bad team, or a mediocre team, or getting a ton of points in a game like this, the public despises it. So what do the odds makers got to do? They have to adjust. The extra points are baked into the line. That's why bad teams playing poorly are often very strong bets in the NFL. So again, that would favor the Dolphins at 488, 369. Undefeated, though, to winless teams in week 3 or later and laying at least 3 points, 67, 45, and 3. That, in fact, would favor the Bills. And that's a little surprise. That's, one of the few systems, but again, not a huge sample size, but one of the few systems that would actually say go with the undefeated against the winless team as a big favorite. Now listen to this one, though, ladies. Favorites of 10.5 or more on a short week are 23, 6, and 1 for 79.3%. That goes back to 1994. That, of course, would favor the Bills. And the average margin, 29.6 to 11. So these games are usually blowouts. Now, when the point spread for and against each team implies the total should be higher, go with what the odds makers are telling you. And it actually goes under 16-67, 13-16, and 67. Now, again, the knee-jerk reaction. Somebody would say, wait a minute, look at the points for and points against. This total is way too low. Bet the over, right? No, wrong. The odds makers are essentially telling you that these teams aren't as high scoring as the points per game would indicate. Maybe their offenses are overachieving and the defenses are underachieving. A little bit of a combination of both. So, yeah, this total would seem to be too low. But again, our computer says bet on the under at some pretty impressive numbers. We like to use a lot of computer simulators, including some that you've got access to. Sportsline has the Bills covering 59% of the time, winning by an average score of 37-21. And this game is going over 67%. Massey Ratings has the Bills winning 30-21. We've got a top simulator has Josh Allen going under the 235.5 passing yards. He's only projected to get 188.4, according to one of our top computer simulators. Allen's going under 405 at home in this category as far as yards passing are, averaging only 176.6 yards. May run the ball a lot. Now, what is our official pick on? As well, on the side of the total, we're going to go with the under. That system, quite frankly, it hasn't been as great in recent years, and that's why it's not, as of now, as of this second, a premium play. But I got a ton of premium plays at offshoreinsiders.com for Saturday and Sunday especially, including several wise guy plays, the NFL specialists off a big one. We were 4-2 last Sunday. We've got a massive weekend in college football and the NFL at offshoreinsiders.com. That's why I've been in the business this a very long time. Please hold on. We're going to link right on your screen. We're linking to another winning video from offshoreinsiders.com. Like I said, like, subscribe, comment, tell me what you want. I've got access to everything under the sun. What stuff do you want in our podcast and videos? Let me know in the comments section.